Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. It's good to be back. Took an extended vacation. We start off this last week in January to the first week in February here. Looks like last night we had it open at 82. We went to overnight highs of 22, 85, 75 right in here. And so this morning, where we're going to start off with here is overnight low. It just previously hit that right at the bottom of the zone at 79.50. So where are we going to go? It's about 7:30. We got some news coming this morning, right here at 7:30, and then we'll kind of see how it makes this market move and see where we need to go. As we look into this morning, if it comes back up and retests the open, look for it, and it doesn't break and hold it, along with this 24-hour VWAP, right up in this 2282, 8275 area. Look for it to come back down to the bottom of the zone, trade about the 78, and then look for a little movement back up as it retests this 79 to 80 area, and then if the sellers really step back in, we're going to move back into this next zone right down here at the 74, 75 to 73.25 area. Look for a little bit of test pull back here as we get some profit taking in and then move back down to the next zone. Now, in any one of these zones, the buyers are going to step in today, excuse me, and allow this to market to reverse or consolidate for the day. A lot of people don't like the fact that we had this drop last night. They want to step in and get this market turned back around and move into the upside. So be cautious with each zone as we come down through here and be prepared for this market to reverse. However, if it comes down to this zone, again, if it breaks down to the 72, 71 area, comes back and retests the bottom of the zone, if it fails this zone to go up any higher, watch for it to go all the way down to this 2268 area, 67. Okay, follow-up zones down to the 62, 58 area. Not likely to happen unless some really bad news comes out. So let's just be cautious with that. Again, let's look at this again. If we come back down here, now at any zone, once it comes back up, look for it to come all the way back up and retest this open. It has to clear this open, and this 24-hour VWAP will follow it down. Once it clears the 24-hour VWAP, this white line, look for it to move up. Wait for it to go above that white line wherever it crosses it. If it's this zone, it'll be somewhere in here as it pulls down. Look for it to move up. Come back and retest it. On the first retest of this 24-hour VWAP, then look for it to continue to do that, okay? So after you do that, then you can go long and look for it to trade all the way up into this open at 82.50. Remember, we're going to come from right here up into this 82.50 area, and then it's got to close above this open. It'll come to retest it. Then look for it to reach up and hit this 85.75. Pull back. This is where you're going to get your consolidation today. Look for it to come back and retest this 83 area again. And then I'm watching this market news come out here at 7:31. Manipulate this market just a little bit as this pulls down. We'll see if we get it close below this zone. But it will continue to the upside here as it moves up. Once you get this pullback, if the overnight holds, look for it to come right back up, close above it, come back and retest down at the bottom of the zone at 85, and then come back right down here. Now, as it does that, then you can look for us to move up into this next zone, right back up into this area. Probably get a little bit of stop, maybe up into this area. At 89.75, look for it to consolidate back in this area again like it did last week before breaking up into this 91, 92 area, and then pull back to retest this to make sure it's okay. Now this 24-hour VWAP is going to move up. Look for it to possibly come back and retest it at the top of this zone, but then we should drive all the way up to this high of 22.9675 if the buyers step in today. Possibility moving up into the 22.30 today, 2300. Okay, not likely, but we could do that. So that's where we are with that one. So now let's look at the market profile for just a quick second. Here we go. This is a 4-hour chart. You can see what we've done this morning. We hit this last week, coming right back down, and we're right now here at the 2283. Remember, this is continuous contract. We look for possibly a pullback all the way back into this 73 area, somewhere between 76, 73, and then a drive back up if the buyers are really gonna step back in. First target's right around the 23.19 area, but obviously we know round numbers, so look for this double top up here at 22.99, 2300 area. Okay, on a daily chart, you can see this. We're just below this. Possible pullback to the 65 today, and that's all we need to watch, that 65 area. If it breaks below that, then look for it to come down to this 28 and all the way back to 14. That's to be a big drop. Use the zones on the charts to watch all this, okay? So if you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com and have a great day.